Hey, I'm Linda's from Linda's Crochet and Mower. How's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. If I don't sound, if I'm not loud, like my throat's hurting right here. It's starting to give me a little twinge right there. So I'm sorry. I got some new cotton yarns because you know that I am making pot holders. You can make the bags out of this too, but you can make the bags out of the cotton that I do, but I'm doing them out of acrylic. I'm only doing pot holders out of this. And the colorway of this is psychedelic. That's what I would call rainbow yarn. Psychedelic. Come here, girl. I think I got to cut this thing down some. Cut it up some. Yeah, my throat's kind of scratchy. You may hear it go in and out. If you do, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry for that. It is psychedelic. And it is. I only got one. And it's 4 weight, a 5mm hook, and a 4.5 knitting needles. And it is, if I can see it, it's in such little bitty writing, 95 yards, 56.7 grams and 2 ounces, 86 meters. Isn't that pretty? That's going to make a nice pot holder. It'll make one. And here is this one. These are $1.97 at Walmart. I'm not going to read the specs because it's the same specs as this. It's all peaches and cream. It's all peaches and cream. The colorway is Beach House. Isn't that pretty? I'll have one of each of these done. You'll see them Monday. This is called Peaches and Cream Stripey. Is this stripey too? This is original. In other words, it's variegated. And then these are stripey. Okay, same specs as them. Oh, this is 102 yards, 93 meters, 5.67 grams and 2 ounces. That's more yardage than this. Yep, that's more yardage than this and this. But the pot holders don't take that much yarn. Let me see. No, these two got the same amount of yarn in them. This is the only one that's less. And I have this ain't talking about Nutin Tuesday. I'm sorry, I didn't. I didn't realize I didn't say it ain't talking about Nutin Tuesday. I found a new park out there by where I live. It's in Hilda, and it's beautiful. If I figure out, when I edit this at the end, I'll put that video at the end. I walked it yesterday. 2 times around is a mile. 4 times around is 2 miles. But every few feet, like every 10 feet, you have a water fountain. Every 15 feet, you have a bench to sit on. This is made for old people like me. And see, and I have a bag full of cotton yarn. This is one of those pot holders that you do 41. This is it. You chain 41. This is how big they are. Now the ones I'm not going to show you them because they'll come out Monday. And then I have my Isaac Maserati Craft. Isn't that beautiful? And it is, let's see if it's cotton yarn for one thing. See if I can use it for a pot holder. If not, I'll make a bag out of it. It's Isaac Maserati. If you don't know who he is a designer in LA. It's 149 yards, 136 meters, and it is a 3 ounces and 85 grams, 100% cotton. Isn't that pretty? I can get a good pot holder out of that. And then I have just cotton yarn It is 104 yards and 96 meters, and it's 8.5% cotton and 15% polyester. I'd make a bag out of this, not a pot holder, because you got polyester that melts. And then I have this color, and I have all kind of colors in here. It's full of cotton yarn. See? Full. These are those little dabbies, little dollops. That'll might make a pot holder. How much yarn? Sunshine sprinkles, and H hook, 5 millimeter hook, and a 4.5 millimeter knitting needle. 55 acrylic, 45 cotton. You can make a bag out of this. Don't use it for a pot holder, it melts. Anything that's not 100% cotton will melt. See, and here is Yarn Bee Come Cozy. This is 508 yards. Might make a bag out of this. And pot holders if it is. No, 75% polyamide and 25% polyester. This will not be a pot holder. It will be a bag. It won't be a pot holder. And it is a 3.5 ounces, 508 yards. The knit needles is 3.25, and the crochet hook is 3.5, but I wouldn't use 3.5. The UK size is a 9. And the mustard, I'd make a bag out of it. I got it the last Hobby Lobby sale that they had. See, I just have it plumb chock full. And my casino buddy, she brought this bag to me. She found at the Goodwill. I bought one at the flea market for $8, but she found it at the Goodwill for $2. Yeah, baby. So she got that for me because she really thinks I like Betty Boop. I do like Betty Boop, but Mickey Mouse is my man. Betty ain't. Mickey is. So I'm going to be doing pot holders to show Monday. I've already done 3 this morning already. That's how quick they are. I've already did 3, and I did my finger is still hurting. It's the middle finger. That there. It's a hang nail. And I'm looking through here. I really don't have, my Buc-ee's t-shirt. I forgot to tell y'all. Here's the back. And here is the front. And they were not but $17. I get them big because they shrink. So I get them big. And let's see. Where? Okay, this is my hat that I did the stitches on. And that will become a tutorial tomorrow. And it is, after you do your 5 rows of increases, then you start your pattern. It's 2 rows of single crochet, 2 rows of half double, 2 rows of single, 2 rows of half double, and you repeat that 2-row repeat 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then you do the crab stitch on it if you want to, or single crochet, whatever border you want to put on it, put on it. I love this. I love the crab stitch because it brings the hat into your head. That's why I love it. You don't have to go down a hook size to do the brim. You just do the crab stitch and it comes up to you. So there we go. Tutorial for tomorrow. I hope my voice stays. I hope my voice don't leave. And then that's all I have in my makes bag. It's just the makes I've already showed. Where, oh where? Oh, here is my pot holders that I've done with this. I got this at Loops and Threads, Michael's. I got this at Michael's, and I have this much left out of one ball, and I did 2 pot holders. I'm going to show them Monday, but I'm going to show you now. I did 2 pot holders like this. And then, see, 2. These are small, but I'm going to show you the difference in going into the back loop. This is going into the back loop to do your chain, right? You single crochet the back loop, you chain 35, and you single crochet the back loop. If you want it bigger, you chain 41, 42, and then you go in the back loop for here. This one I did not do in the back loop. This one I did just single crochet all the way down. It didn't do it in the back loop. And look at the difference of what single crochet in the chain does versus the back loop. It's much, much cleaner. Now I understand, see? Now I understand when Bagaday says it will be cleaner. This is what she's talking about. Yes, I didn't understand it until I did it. So I did that in the back loop, in the hump on the chain, the back hump. And then this one I just put into the stitches. And look at the difference. Look how ugly that is versus how pretty this is. Look how pretty that is. I will do them from now on in the back loop. I will put it in the back hump. Look how pretty. And look how not pretty. But these 2 you'll see again Monday, because I'm gonna have to add 2 more with it, or 4 or 5 or whatever. And this is how much I had out of one ball, doing 2 35 stitch pot holders. This is what I got left. I can start another one, but I'm gonna do 41 rows. Get a bigger pot holder going. And I'm gonna add this to it. And it is that Capri Echo yarn. Glasses. And it is, wow, Loops and Threads. It is called Rose. And it is full weight yarn. 5.5 millimeter hook. And a 5 millimeter needles for knitting. And it is 85% recycled cotton. Is that enough to be a pot holder? The recyclable cotton? It's 85. You don't think it'll melt? I'll find out with one of those. I'll put something hot on them and see if they'll melt. And it is only 15% polyester. Didn't know that when I started. I didn't read what I get for not reading. I didn't read. So this was 65 cents. I got 4 or 5 of them. So different colors, whatever they had, because I was late to the game. I had to wait till I got my money to go. Then I had to wait till I got back off Christmas before I went. So I had to have money for toll roads, and then I had to have money, for gas, toll roads, eats, and all that till I got there. And I paid for my hotel room. So yeah, won't do it in the back stitch. A no. A yes. I'm sorry, I have to take a drink. My throat's so dry. I'm sorry. I had to burp. This is what I'm putting on my little hangnail. Not sponsored, but it's from the Dollar Tree. And you just squirt it on there. It's healing it. It's not as bad as it was. See? You can barely see it, but it hurts when I hit it with the hook. That thing hurts when I hit it with a hook. So I put Aquaphor on it when I'm at home. I don't bandage it up because it throbs in that Band-Aid. And then my throat don't feel good, and I'm not running a fever, not throwing up, not doing any of that stuff that little boy did on the way there. Luckily, I was in my car. He was so sick. That's one of my little grandbabies. His name is Nathan. He's 9. And Karen has custody of him too. And, you know, excuse me. And I finished up my Bestie's colorway hat. This is how much I got left. I can get another hat out of this. You can get 2 hats out of 400 yards of not knit, but crochet hat. I don't know what she calls it, but I'm loving this now that I got the stitch perfected. I'm going to do one with this. I'm going to do one with 5 rows of advancement to the head because it fits perfect. And then I'm going to put the, as far as this, I'm going to do that waistcoat stitch for around here. And then I'm going to crab stitch it around just to see what it looks like. But this will be a tutorial tomorrow if I can get time to film it at home where it's warm. So, I cut that out. Okay, so let's see. I think that's all I was going to talk about today for Ain't Talking About Nothing Tuesday. I done talked 17 minutes. What? That's so crazy. I don't even feel like I talked that long. Well, anyway, like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.